My name is Robert Thornton. I am a program officer with the Skillman Foundation, and I have the pleasure of serving as your master of ceremonies for today's symposium. You know, in the city of Detroit, we've been talking far too long about addressing the toxic conditions that exist for children and for young men of color in particular. These conditions have grown over the decades, and yet far too many young men remain muddled in the quagmire of dark and dismal life outcomes, which grow bleaker by the day. Far too many boys of color live in unhealthy and unstable neighborhoods and homes. Far too many fail to graduate from high school, have contact with the criminal justice system at an early age, and become connected to the prison pipeline. In short, rather in healthcare, education, juvenile justice, and others, boys of color are disproportionately overrepresented in all of the negative categories for child well-being, and it's time for this to stop. As a community, we must stop our young men funneling down life paths which offer no hope, no promise, and often leads to arrest, conviction, and incarceration. Today's gathering brings together youth, parents, and numerous other community stakeholders in an action planning session that is designed to propel strategies and efforts which expand and support opportunities for brown boys and young men. Today, we will focus on solutions rather than on the problem, and we will focus on solutions to these toxic conditions mentioned earlier, and each of you are critical in that process. So today, we want you to do two things. First, we want to be able to provide a safe space where we can have an honest and candid discussion about the issues facing young Latino men. Secondly, we seek to create a solution-focused environment that is can-do and that leads towards action. And then finally, and most important, we want and need to actively engage youth voice that is authentic and informative so that we hear from youth what they think, how they feel, and how we can help them to move to the next level. Now, I know you're asking yourself, why is this African-American brother standing up here talking about Latino boys today? Because Latino boys are my boys. Because we are one community and we are one people. And anything that impacts one of us impacts all of us. We must come to understand that the children of this community belong to everybody in this community. And it is all of our responsibility to invest in them that they might live and reach their full human potential.